Hey, what's up guys? It is your girl Tiff. I am back with a video for you today. Baby, it is winter time. Like, it is quickly and fastly approaching, and I don't know about you, but my skin has been going through it. When I say I deal with like little patches of eczema, really dry skin, flaky skin, especially in this area right here, and even like into my eyebrows, and my nose flakes really bad. I don't know what's been going on. I know, first things first, you need to drink water to keep yourself hydrated, and I don't really drink a lot of water, but it doesn't even matter to me sometimes, because no matter what, my skin goes through this freaking flux. I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing recently to kind of combat that, and how I've been dealing with the dry skin and doing my makeup. Like, I literally have been going weeks without wearing makeup because I needed to get my skin in order, because I could literally peel the layers of like skin on my face. Right here, touching it right now, guys, it is so rough. My nose would get so flaky, so when I would put makeup on, you would see like my skin lifting through the makeup. You can see like the little flaky patches. You'll see it right in here. So I was just like, I'm not gonna wear no makeup. I'm not gonna wear no makeup. But I kind of have somewhat of a solution, so I want to share with you guys a routine that's kind of fairly new to me, but it's been working for me. So hopefully, if you're like me, you have eczema, super dry skin, flaky skin, rough patches, all of that stuff, then hopefully this will work for you. I'm going to try my best to keep looking at this lens, because your girl is testing out a new camera. So I'm trying not to keep looking up at the flip screen and look directly here. We're going to get right into it. Okay, so getting right into it, my face is already freshly washed and clean. First thing I'm going to do is put on some moisturizer. I use the Pond's Dry Cream Rich Hydrating Facial Moisturizer. So this is what I use on my skin. And it may look like a lot to you, but I don't care, because I need my skin to have as much moisture as it possibly can. Moisturizer for me goes on first. I typically let that sit into my face for like a minute or so, but for the sake of time in this video, once I moisturize my face, I then put I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil on my face. This for me is wonderful. I kind of go between two different oils lately in trying to make sure my face is hydrated. If I'm not using the Smashbox Primer Oil, I'm using the Ferrosali Rose Gold Elixir. Either or, both of these can actually work. It's just primers alone for your face. But I just say, if you have that dry skin, we need to combat that as best we can. So I use a regular cream moisturizer, and I go on top of that with an oil. Alright, so brows are done. I went ahead and did those off camera. Now we are going to just go ahead and get into the actual makeup routine. Again, like I said, I typically let the oil sit in my face for a few minutes. So that's why I do the oil, then I do my brows, and I come back and do my face, just to make sure that it is moisturized. Today, I'm going to be using my Nars foundation. I typically want to do about 3 squirts, 3 pumps of that. And then I'm going in with my damp beauty blender. I'm gonna just put that on our face. Once I have my foundation nice and blended in, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and I'm using the MAC Prolongwear concealer in NC45, and that's just what I'm gonna use to go ahead and conceal. And this is kind of like more so every day, so I'm not going to go super highlighted and glammed out. But this is more like my everyday. I am going to do a little bit of contour, honestly, just a little, because I need to get it under control with all of this eating that I'm doing. Just going to take my e.l.f. Stippling brush, spray a little bit with the Bedacsu Rose Water. So depending on where your, or if you even have dry patches, but depending on where your dry spots are on your face, your eczema, whatever the case may be, this is gonna be like a really, really crucial part right here, just because you wanna make sure that you're not caking your face up. So I do still go ahead and set underneath my eye in the places that I concealed. I've been trying to make sure y'all know I will mix my powders all day long. Like I just love mixing powders. So I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Butterup, but I've actually been liking the Nye Topaz. I have been loving this color on me, just cause for everyday wear I don't do the most with my highlight and contour. Like I just don't. If I'm going out somewhere and I'm really trying to get that bam, 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 then yeah, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna do all that and then some. But for the most part, like this is a look that you'll see me wear to work. This is something you'll see me wear in the office. So that's why I don't do too much. So I just mix those two up, or mix them together, and then I pat it underneath. Now what I have been doing differently right now is typically, you know, we bake, we let this sit up underneath there for a few minutes, you know, and then we wipe it off. I'm not doing it. I'm going to apply it, and you can see like I'm really patting it in with my beauty blender instead of just letting it sit on top of my face. And so I'm just patting it in. That's it. Then we're gonna do this area. The biggest part for me that is the absolute flakiest is my nose. So the one thing that I do differently now is I don't set my nose with any type of powder. Like I just can't. It is going to, you will start to see the layers of skin peeling. And I'll find myself at work just peeling away. Like we're not doing that. So because I know what areas on my face get the driest and the flakiest, I avoid those areas as best I can without putting powder on it. So although it does get dry in here and a little flaky, the main areas where it gets the flakiest the most, for me, is on my nose and right here. So I'm gonna avoid putting any type of powder on there. And trust me, my makeup is still gonna look good. So to set my face, I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Careblend Powder. And here's the thing, I do not use a lot of powder. Powder is my enemy when it comes to dry skin, because once that powder sits on top of that foundation that's sitting on top of my face, and once that starts to set and absorb, that is when you're going to see the texture in my skin. That is when you're going to see the flakiness. So although I'm showing you what works for me, it may not work for you, but I'm telling you this is what works for me so far. We'll take a little bit of powder. We're going to go alongside the forehead. Again, I'm avoiding this area here. And then I'm going to go right here. I have not re-dipped this brush. I'm using whatever powder is on here, because I think that's like, we are constantly dipping our brush. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Now I'm still gonna contour, and since I don't really have that much of an issue in this area, I'm gonna contour with MAC's Blunt. When I don't want a really, really harsh contour, this is what I go for. This gives me literally the most natural contour than a lot of my other contour palettes or shades, just because it's not that super, super warm, where it's like brownish, reddish. Like I don't want super, super warm. Okay, so for highlighting, you may or may not skip this step, again, just depending on where your face has the most texture. I'm kind of in a safe zone right here, so I do still highlight. There was a point in time where I was breaking out really, really, really bad. So I just avoided highlight altogether, because I was basically just highlighting my bumps. I was showing you. I was just zooming in right into where I was having my little acne issues. So I'm just going to go in for a little bit of bronzer. And this, I love this brush. This is the Crown C530 brush. Baby, I love this brush. I'm just going to put a little bit of Gold Deposit. For lips, I don't even know why. I typically do this right at the beginning when I moisturize my face. I also put on my MAC Hydrating Lip Conditioner, because the lips be going through it too. So We gotta get the lips right. And everything I'm telling you guys, it still comes down to skincare. So you still have to make sure that you're moisturizing your face, exfoliating, not too much. Because I found that when I exfoliated too much, my face would get really, really irritated. I get really big red spots on my face because my skin is just that sensitive. So although I'm showing you a trick with the makeup, still make sure that you're moisturizing your face. When I go to sleep, my face is like an oil slick. I don't care. I need all of that moisture to set into my face while I'm sleeping. So when I wake up in the morning, you know, it's not really bad. Okay guys, and now I'm gonna set my makeup. Now here's the last step. I would either set my makeup with the NYX NYX Dewy. I don't use the matte in the winter time just because I don't want my face to look matte. I need my face to look as moisturized as possible. Or believe it or not, I set my face with the Mario Bedacsu. Like, it works. And I actually sometimes carry this with me if I'm going to be out, just because I use it as a refresher for my face and for my makeup. But I'm gonna zoom in really quick for you guys. So I got y'all all up in my business. So my skin still looks very hydrated through this makeup. My face still looks very hydrated. My skin still looks good. Yeah, I know I'm shining a little bit. I'm just gonna have to be shiny right now. I use my blotting papers because I'm telling you, the minute I put some powder on this nose and set it, give me a couple hours, you gonna see it. And we're not going through that today. We're just not gonna do that. But for the most part, I love the way my skin is looking. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. And don't try to talk yet, Tiffany. So this is the face that is drying. Y'all don't see no flaking right now. So once that's together, we're gonna put our little hair out so we can look semi-cute. Just semi. We ain't gotta look too cute, y'all. Cause we ain't going nowhere. God, I wish I could wear a hat to work. Like all day. Cause I would. I really would. Alright guys, so this is going to be the completed look. I hope this works out for you. If you guys try any of the products that I have, I'm going to list all the products below. But if you try the moisturizer or the Smashbox oil or the Ferrosali oil and it works for you, let me know. Like, the key right now is hydration and moisture. Lock it in that skin. And that's why I say, as soon as I moisturize my face and as soon as I put on whatever oil I'm going to use, I let that soak into my face. I don't go right on top of that with the foundation. Like, no, I need you to penetrate the skin. So that's why I'll put that on and then go do my brows, because, you know, doing the brows is going to take, you know, a couple minutes, at least 5 minutes. At least for me it does. It's going to take a little time. So in that time, my face is absorbing the moisture and the oil that I placed on it. I don't know if it'll still do the same thing if you just do it right on top of, but this is what works for me. Avoiding the areas that get the flakiest and the driest, avoiding those areas with powder, not putting too much product on, and that's it. So I hope you guys like this. Please go ahead and give your girl a like and make sure you subscribe and share this for the rest of us dry skin honeys out there who need help. We need some help. I'm gonna come back and show you guys a mask that I started using, homemade mask, or homemade scrub. Use just products in my cabinet to kind of help my skin, and it works. It works, it works, it works. So that is it. Your girl is out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you all in the next video.